Hi guys, it's February 17th, Wednesday, and we're going to be doing bell work and we're going to start some stations. We're doing stations in class. We're doing 2 a day. We're going to ask you to do 1 of those stations a day. So here's what you're doing. You're going to be doing, okay, you have your bell work. Do your bell work. It's in teams. And then you're going to be doing a fossil station, okay? You have to go into teams, open it up, and follow the instructions. So again, once you get into teams, you go down here to your fossil station, okay? And again, this is the teacher version. I'm going to open it for you. You got to open your document, okay? If you read at the top, I'm going to kind of walk you through some of this. Write your answers in the complete sentence. Direction, the goal of the investigation is to learn about the various lines of evidence that support macroevolution, evolution that changes long-term scale. That's what macroevolution is. Examples of different types of evidence are present in stations around the room. You're going to do station 1 today. You see scientists don't have video footage of the story of how life came about, or a textbook that fell from the sky describing how life has changed over time. Instead, scientists have the very difficult task of using the clues around them that have been left by past organisms in order to deduce how organisms evolved and their relationship with one another. Okay, so you're going to do station 1. And station 1 is probably a little easy. Fossils are preserved remains of deceased organisms. They can be skeletons or impressions, and they are usually found in sedimentary rock, the rock that forms in layers over millions of years. This fossil record shows the history of how species changed over millions of years. So you see right here, okay? Oh, and I'm going to have to fix this because this should be up here in this box. It should be, and I'm going to have to fix this, and I will fix this for you guys, okay? Ugh. This is why I don't, see, And see, it was perfect whenever I put it on my computer, and now it looks all stupid. So I'll fix this. It's supposed to be pointing. See, the box doesn't want to move. Okay. I may have to take a picture or something of how it's supposed to be. But the layers right here should be up here, okay? So layer 1 is pointing to A, 2 is layer B, 3 is layer C, D is layer, I'm gonna say A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it asked you, and of course, you know, the picture's in the middle of the question now. Sedimentary rocks form as bits of earth are compressed over thousands of years or more, forming layers, layer after layer, top of the layers. We already know this. Top layer is the youngest, oldest layer is the bottom. According to the picture, what is the oldest fossils? Psh. Where is the most recent fossils? Psh. You should be able to do that, okay? How can the fossils found in each layer tell scientists how fossils have changed over time? Remember, we see fossils in multiple layers up here. So if one fossil was bigger here and then gradually that fossil got smaller and smaller, it may show you that fish or whatever fossil got smaller over time. Okay, so fossils found in each layer can show scientists how life, and it may go away. The water may go away and it become a land creature. Okay, so you need to answer that question. This right here is going to look for the skulls. Okay, and you have to note the position. It says examine the skulls on the table. If you do not have any actual skulls at the table, just refer to the images below. One skull of modern humans, this is us, like yourself, and the other ancient primate fossils. Carefully turn the fossils upside down, which you can't because it's in a picture. Note its position. The hole, that hole is the foramen magnum. This is where your spinal column or spinal cord goes into your skull, connecting the brain to the rest of the primates, okay? So it says right here, modern day gorilla. This one is this old and then modern. So it asks you, write the name of this species in order of position from the farthest back to the closest, okay? Then this one, What could the position of the foramen magnum tell you about how each species walked? If you have a skull in the front, sometimes it's carefully inserted in. Okay, this is talking about if you put a meter stick in this skull right here. Okay, the farther back it is, think about that. Think how your spine is. If your spine was farther back up on your skull, like up here, okay, you got to think, would this meter stick be straight down or would it be kind of like back over here? Okay, ours is in the middle, so it's straight down. So you have to think, what angle would that be? And then this question asks you, according to this, if this is the skull, where would the dog's spine come out? Okay, and I asked you how to explain how they walk and how it's connected, what angle. Okay, you got to think, what angle is that, okay? So is it the spine going straight back or is it coming down? Okay, think how they walk. If you look right here, think about how his spine is connected to his skull versus connected here, okay? And it says here, most people have seen a version or image to the right showing the evolution of upright walking humans to hunch over ancestors. And guys, we did not come from primates, but some of our ancestors or ancient humans, because we have multiple species of humans, did not walk straight up. Examine the diagram, okay? Then describe the evidence that supports the diagram at the right, okay? So I want you to see, we're trying to make some connections of how, you know, how connection and how the scientists have to deduce or figure out how these things are connected, okay? And I'll fix this document before I send it out with, I may just even take these off because you should be able to tell me which layers are the oldest and youngest, okay? So I'll fix this, all right? Well, remember, you have to do your questions and you have to do your bell work, all right? Have a good day.